What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow chilling like always with those two little guys, Averno Atlantes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. Comic haul is what I mostly do. Today what I'm doing is part 2 of my seasonal back issue pileup. This is the Winter Warrior. If you haven't seen the first one, go check that one. That's the graphic novels and Marvel and DC. This is all Indy and floppy books. So let me give you something to look at. So these are all from mycomicshop.com. I do my, that's where I buy my new comics from. I get a monthly shipment. So every week I check their dollar bins. I piggyback the shipping and get books that I see that look good to me in the dollar bins. And after they pile up for a while, I do one of these videos and show what I've been picking up. So with that said, this book right here, Blood Nation, number 1 of 4 from Platinum Studios. Never heard of it. I thought the cover looked cool. Interiors, art by James Devlin. So it's like I get the vibe of some like Nazi vampires. And the art is the art's pretty cool. I mean, you can tell this artist is still developing, but I think there's potential there. And it looks like this came out in 2007, so I am interested to see what this guy's art looks like currently. So I really like that panel right there. But yeah, so anyways, oh yeah, that looks cool.
Heed what I tell you. This man's specialty isn't using.
So anyways, yeah, that's
he is known as.
That is Blood Nation first issue. So every time I see a Thunder Agents book, it's never by Wally Wood or Wallace Wood. This one looks like it actually is, and it was only $1, so I grabbed it. I don't have much Wallace Wood in my collection, but I'm impressed by his art, and I want to see what he's all about. So figure I grabbed that. I grabbed this basically because I'm a fan of all things Dark Knight, and this is like a parody. Mark Martin is actually a really talented artist, so yeah, I think I might actually already have this, but fuck it, for $1 I'll take it. Maybe I'll give it to someone else who's a Dark Knight fan. He's channeling some Sienkiewicz vibes. I don't know, maybe it's not exactly a Dark Knight Returns parody or anything, but it's definitely Batman. But you can see this guy, he can fucking draw. So yeah, I took that for $1. I seen some other people show this off, and I thought it looked cool. Twister, Serial Killer Terror. It's still in the poly bag though, otherwise I show some pages. So again, this is all pretty much indie stuff. Zorro Masters, this is just some good Alex Toth shit. I already have this, but for $1 I grabbed it. I'm going to give that to somebody. This is called The Hangman from Red Circle Comics, Chapter 2. I have the first issue and it was pretty fucking cool. I like this. It has a real Felix Reese art. It's like real sketchy. I like that kind of stuff. Real rough. Kind of wild with the inks. Some demons. Skulls, demons, all that kind of shit. Right up my alley. Looks like some other hangmen. There's something in here that I wanted to show. That's pretty good.
It's a spiritual quest. It's true.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and put together this. I think there's like 4 issues. So I got issues 1 and 2 at least. I'll keep working on that. This is the Tick number 3. I wasn't sure if I had this, so I grabbed it. I need to read more Tick. Feel kind of like a poser. I love the TV shows and the cartoon, but I haven't read enough Tick comics. This is Prowler number 3. I accidentally ordered 2 of these within a couple of months. That one's in fine, this one's in VF, so I'll probably keep this one. I really like this John K. Snyder art, Truman writing. It's just a cool looking character. He got like a teenage sidekick. This looks so different than other stuff. Like if you look at John K. Snyder's like fashion and action, or even his like even like his, what's it called? God, what's his name? Not Hourman. Dr. Midnight? Yeah, Dr. Midnight. If you look at that shit, totally different than this. I like that when an artist has a couple different styles they can flex. But yeah, that's number 3. I think I need like, oh, you know what? I think I actually got them all now. Or maybe I need one more, but I might have that in my next back issue pile up. This is called The Crimson Cage. I'm a big wrestling fan, and Alex Cormack art. Take a look at this real quick. Looks like, who's that? Diodato on the cover? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, this looks cool. By the time this posts, WWE Elimination Chamber should have already happened. So the road to WrestleMania is coming along. Looks like a Ric Flair archetype. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. 1 of 5, so hopefully that's good, and I'll pick up the rest of them. I love this fucking Shadow Man run. I already have issue number 1, but I think I didn't have the Ashley Wood cover. And even if I do, I'll just that'll be good to give to somebody.
My concern is the challenge in front of me. Besides,
that's Ashley Wood and Garth Ennis on the first 4 issues. I'm trying to get this whole run. I only need a couple more. This is issue number 13. This is Jamie Delano and Charlie Adler taking over. This book is called Translucid. I had never actually heard of it before, but I got it for the Daniel Bayliss art, and I think the synopsis sold me as well. Daniel Bayliss, he did this. I think it was a Superman bootleg that was pretty fucking wild, and I was like that put me on the lookout for his stuff. And I've seen him do some way more like commercial looking art, like your typical stuff, and this looks more like that Superman bootleg that he did. That looks pretty cool. Good colors. It's a translucid, 1 of 6. Hopefully that's good. And then I gotta buy 5 more issues. I hadn't even heard of this, but I was a pretty big fan of Nick Dragotta from his previous works with Jonathan Hickman. Now he's pretty hot by doing the Batman stuff. So I was like, shit, for $1 I'll take it. It's a $5.99, cover price. So I'll take that just for Dragotta art. Hopefully the story's good. Who's he working with on this one? Russ Wooten? I have no idea who that is. Anyways, Above Snakes. Another guy I'm a fan of is Hayden Sherman, who's now doing Absolute Wonder Woman. Old Dog number 2. I'm pretty sure I wasn't sure if I had it or not, so I got it, and it turns out I have it. I enjoyed Old Dog number 1, and I want to get the rest of them, so I got a little trigger happy. Ant number 4. I have Ant number 1. I mean, if I see like West Coast Dave says, see Todd buy Todd. I'm kind of like that with Larson. If it's $1, an Eric Larson written and drawn book, I'm gonna take it most of the time. This is Sun Bakery number 2. I have issue 1, and I read it recently, and it's pretty cool. The art is really tripped out. I like the coloring and everything on it. I wish I could give a shout out to the person who showed that book in a different video, but that's what I seen it in his video, and I thought it looked cool, so I grabbed it. This is really cool. This is the Mechanic Joe Chiodo. That had a $5.95 cover price, and that's just. I mean, if you get some Joe Chiodo for $1, like, how are you gonna pass it up? If you guys aren't familiar, I mean, he's been around for a long time, but a lot of people know him from his Harley Quinn stuff. But yeah, look at that. That's just nice right there. Yeah, as they say in RoboCop, I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, this is just some cool looking shit. This is a book called Headhunters, and it's drawn by Chris Marinin, and he's always on the local scene in California, especially in the Central Valley. I see him at a lot of cons and stuff, but most of his art doesn't look like this. This looks like some 80s indie shit, which is fucking awesome if you ask me. I wish he would just I wish his drawings always look like this. I asked him, and he said, it was just the time. He was like, that's the kind of art that was popular at the time, so that's the way he was drawing. Like, man, you should bring that shit. That kind of stuff is back now. Like, there's nostalgia for this kind of stuff. If I was him, I would start bringing this style back. or start doing this style again, you know. That's a good use of that, whatever that dot shit is called, duotone or shade or whatever the fuck it's called.
We fight each other right now. It's been a while.
It seems
Yeah, so that's cool. I have,
are always so incredibly naive.
I think I have all the issues of this, which is like I think it's only 3 issues. This is cool. This is I had never heard of this. Death Blow. It's like it's called Wild Times. It's kind of like Elseworlds, where Death Blow is like in the Old West. I'm a big fan of Tommy Lee Edwards' art, so that was an easy buy. And Death Blow is cool, man. I mean, it wasn't the best written comic of all time, but it had its charm. This is, I'm a sucker for source books. I'm not a big fan of Robotech, but if it's a source book, and then it has a fucking pretty good lineup. Carlo Barberi, Damian Scott, aka Mosh, that's one of my guys right there. Ali Garza, Jason Pearson, Tommy Lee Edwards, who I just mentioned. Carlos Dan is alright. Richard Friend, C.P. Smith, Mark Brooks. I believe this is my man Mosh on this one right here. They keep the info pretty minimal. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I don't, again, like I said, I'm not a big Robotech guy, and I really don't know much about it. Here's Tommy Lee Edwards. But, shit, I'm a sucker for a source book. That's why you kind of learn stuff that way, just reading the source books. R.I.P. Tim Sale, one of 3 at the Amazon. I don't know too much about that, but I know it's Tim Sale, so I grabbed it for $1. This is Grendel Classics, Devil's Tracks. I'll probably shoot this one to my son. He's very interested. He's shown a lot of interest in Grendel lately, so maybe I'll give that to him if he wants to check it out. I was happy to find all of these in the. This isn't the whole series, but it's a good start. So here's issue number 1 of Deadline USA. I think Deadline was a UK magazine, but it's a strong lineup. I'm not real familiar with Richard Sala, but Shaky Kane and Ho-Che Anderson. I don't really know Philip Bond. This is a dope-ass cover right here. My man Elvis. Hex on. And then that's number 2. Here's number 3. And number 4. I think there's like maybe 8 issues of this. Let's crack one of these open. Music feature, The Acrid Taste of Bong Water. Alright. I'm a pretty big fan of Shaky Kane and Ho-Che Anderson. Here's some Steve Dillon. Okay, so, dang, there's a lot of shit in here. Some Jamie Hewlett. Shaky Kane. Evan Dorkin. Here's some Steve Dillon right off the bat. Johnny Nemo. That's pretty cool. I'm not even a big Steve Dillon fan, but it looks pretty dope. This looks like Ho-Che right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. There's some Jamie Hewlett. I don't know if that's just a pin-up. This looks pretty cool. This thing about bong water. So I guess this is just a comic-sized magazine, in a way. I don't know. This looks like, I think this might be the Shaky Kane stuff right here. Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired. I've been at work all night. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I have to check out the rest of the issues. There's some milk and cheese in here. America's Most Wanted. A little ad on the back. Alright, so that'll do it for the Winter Warrior back issue pileup. If you enjoyed this video, congratulations. You got good taste. Hunka burning deadline. That's pretty cool. Share it. Show it by hitting the like, hit the subscribe, share with your friends. Show everybody you know. Big Elbow's channel, the YouTube's best kept secret. Follow me on IG. Check it out. Questions, comments, recommendations. So you see the kind of shit that I like. If you think there's some other shit that I would like that I don't know about, let me know. I appreciate all that kind of stuff. Again, I'll put the link for Daryl D's channel. Check him out. And that'll do it. Once again, thank you for watching. And like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.